Alright, good morning guys. It is 5 AM, 10 past 5. This is great. This is like the earliest, I think it's like the earliest I've been up. I'm up before the sun. It's Wednesday today. This week and last week, both weeks. Why do I look weird? Is this just me? This week has been so rough for me, mainly because of this. This right here. You know, when I did it, I was thinking, it'll probably be fine in a couple of days if I ice it. No, this has caused me so much trouble and I haven't been able to train properly. Like, I've been training at home, I've been doing shadow boxing, staying sharp and, you know, reflex training and whatever. I've been doing literally everything I can. You know, when I'm not boxing, when I'm not training, when I'm not going to the club and constantly improving every day, when I'm not able to train. I woke up before my alarm. I'm not able to train. It actually gets to me mentally. I actually feel like it really messes me up mentally when I'm not able to train. It makes me feel so like pathetic and so like weak. It reminds me of who I used to be, and it kind of makes me feel like that person is coming back slowly when I'm just idle. And you know, I'm sitting by, I'm like, wow, I'm getting weaker, slower, and just worse by the day, and there's nothing I can do about it. And it's low-key, it has been stressing me out. This has been stressing me out. Yeah, it is painful. It's just messed up. It's done. Yeah. Right now, it's not that bad. It's Wednesday today, so I think hopefully Monday next week. I'm hoping, I'm really hoping by Monday, if I keep up how I'm treating it and resting it, that it will be okay by Monday and I'll be able to return to boxing. Yeah, it's morning and I'm awake. I am very awake right now. Normally in the mornings, I'm sometimes struggle getting up at 6. My alarm went off at 5. Bang, I'm awake. I'm awake at 5 AM before the sun. Before the sun? Way before the sun. Pitch black. And we're gonna go for a run today because I'm injured, but we're still training. We're still training hard every day. My shins also, they've been doing alright. I've been doing my ice baths every single day. I feel like my shin splints were it's probably a good thing that they happened because I had been lacking on my ice baths. And you know, once you stop doing your ice baths once, you really stop doing them because then they become a chore and they're like, I don't want to do it. So my shin splints coming back. It was a good thing because now I'm back to doing that every single day. You know, my routine recently has actually been really good. It's just this is getting in my way, but it's okay. By Monday, it will be better. But yeah, I posted a video on TikTok yesterday and there's a lot of people that have it worse than me. So, you know, I'm thankful it's not broken and I'm thankful that I'm still able to do what I can. So with all of that being said, guys, let's get out there while it's still dark because I'm not gonna lie, I don't like running when it's light. Like the morning runs when it's dark. It's 5:15, so I'm gonna get layered up. I'm not gonna lie guys, being injured as a boxer might be one of the worst things, like it might just be one of the worst things that can happen to you. It is just so like, especially with an injury like this, like not being able to train is so mentally draining because I know like there's so many people out there that are training and getting better than me while I'm idly sitting by just waiting and hoping for my knuckle to heal. And it's actually been driving me insane, like genuinely been driving me insane. I'll think to myself every single day when I wake up, you know, I feel it, I'm like, okay, it's fine, I can go boxing tonight. And then, you know, I'll keep on feeling it like, there's no way I can. There's no way I can. Because if I go tonight, it's gonna swell up and get worse. And I just feel like I'm letting myself down. And I feel like I'm letting you guys down as well. I just feel like such a failure. I feel like such a failure when I can't train. Because all I have, you know, I have been training. I've been training, but training. You know, I haven't been sparring or improving in boxing. My stamina and my fitness and, you know, maybe my technique is improving, but other than that, no, I'm not improving. And this, I know right now, you know, I'll panic about it, and maybe in a week it'll be fine and I'll be back to training. Hopefully. I'm hoping that'll be the case, because someone on TikTok, I'll put a comment right here, because they said give it a couple months.
No.
A couple months? I haven't been boxing for a week now, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I'm at my breaking point. I'm at the breaking point. If I had to stop for a couple months and I came back, I know how but okay, it's getting late, 5:20, so let's get outside and let's get this run done. What a beautiful morning. And it looks way more blue on the camera, I promise you. It is not that blue, but it isn't pitch black. But you know what, it's okay. It's spring, the sun starts coming up a lot earlier. If I want to get up at pitch black, it's probably gonna have to be at around 4 AM. Which, no, we could do, but you know, I never saw the point. I'm sure we've all seen Mike Tyson's training. You know, when you start boxing, you start wanting to be like Mike Tyson, go through a little phase. But he got up at 4 AM, came back home, and slept again. What's the point in that? And you could just get up at 5, run, get home around 6, and then continue with your day. But I don't know. He had a different routine. He didn't have things to do in the day because he could just box, which is cool, you know. If I could do that, I would. I'm sure if you guys could do that, you would as well. Okay. The moon is out though. The moon is still out. I don't know if you can see it. Yes. Hello moon. Look at the moon. This camera cannot pick it up nicely, but that is a beautiful moon. Anyway, let's get running. Also, the shins for runs have definitely been feeling better. Like, I can definitely run without my shins completely stopping me. They still hurt a little bit, but that kind of gradually fades out, you know? Look at it, bro. It's beautiful out here. I love nature. Look at it. Very nice, beautiful, beautiful scenery. I feel like anyone watching this that's injured and you know, you feel like you can't train, use this video as an example. Like, if you're injury, fair enough if you're like, you got a broken leg or, you know, do what you're able to do always. In every situation, do what you're able to do. If you're able to run, run. If you're able to shadow box. Or even if you're not a boxer, if you're able to lift weights, lift weights. If you're able to, you know, whatever you're able to do, even if it's just little things, do those little things so you don't find yourself back in that hole of laziness that, you know, you fought so hard to get out of. Because I'm so like familiar with the feeling of falling back into, you know, the position that you were once in. When you let that injury drag you back by the head back into that hole, it's again, it was hard to get out of the first time, so it's hard to get out of the second. So when you're injured, if you feel like it's hopeless, like at the moment, I've been feeling hopeless. I felt like my situation is hopeless and there's no point. Once you give in to that, laziness takes over. Then it's over. Then you gotta really fight to get out of it again. Like I did, I fell out of routine. I stopped doing all the little things that I used to do. By then, I felt cooked. I felt horrible. Like it's such a horrible feeling. And I just felt like the most average person. So I started getting back into getting back into my good habits. My routine now is back on track. I'm back on track, I'm locked in. We're back on track. And even though my knuckle is still giving me problems, I'm still doing what I can. I'm still running, I'm still training at home, still reflex training. I'm doing all these things that are still gonna improve me. And hopefully, when this is healed up, I'll be back on it, back training like I used to, like normal. And you know, yeah.
Right, we're at a little halfway point. We've got about 2 miles left. And guys, I feel great. I feel really good being up right now. It is such a beautiful morning, and the moon, can you see it? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. There he is. Yeah. It's such a beautiful morning. It's so refreshing. When I stepped out the front door this morning, instantly, that fresh morning air. And when it's not freezing, like in winter, when we'd get up and do our morning runs in like December, man, I remember you'd wake up 5 a.m. in winter, you can hear the wind smashing against the window, the rain pouring down, and you're lying in bed like, I really have to go out in that and run. But this morning I woke up, you could already hear the birds chirping, no wind, no rain. Well, there was a little bit of rain, but it's not raining anymore. And it's just so peaceful. This lifestyle is so peaceful, especially when it's just you and there's no one else out here. This is why I like getting up this early, because no one's out here. There's barely any cars, there's barely any people. It is just me. I'm in this state where I do this every morning. I'm really at peace with myself. I know I'm putting in work. I'm in such a peaceful mind. I love it. I love it, man. It really gives me a positive start to the day, because I know this morning I got up and did what needed to be done. So let's keep that same energy throughout the day. Yeah, we've got about 2 miles left. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these 2 miles done. And I'll catch you guys when I get home. We're gonna make breakfast and run a cold plunge. So yeah, I'll catch you guys when I get home.
That sun is bright. Looks kind of cinematic actually on there. Anyway. Let's get in. I'm not gonna lie, the more I do these, the easier it actually gets. Like, it still sucks, but it's slightly less. Like, if you just get in without hesitation, it's actually not that bad. Alright, so usually we'd be making just eggs for breakfast, right? I'm gonna put you on my new favorite breakfast that I recently started making, like since last week. Eggs, tuna. Trust me. A lot of people are gonna say, oh, you're a bit zoomed in there, let me just, okay. A lot of people are gonna say, tuna with eggs? Ugh. What I have to say to that? Try it. For some reason, yo, apricot jam on toast. Recently, it's been hitting different, and I love it. So that's what we're gonna make: eggs and tuna, and then 4 slices of toast with apricot jam. It's a beautiful breakfast. So yeah, let's do it. Bro, this sun is so bright, like, look.
Deploying flashbang.
I literally look white. Look at that fresh butter. Since my camera is literally sitting on the toaster, I'm gonna have to move you guys. Or I could just hold you. Look at me in this bright light. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Guys, been a very successful morning actually. This was a good morning. I've got my breakfast here, got my eggs, tuna and toast. We've got pretty much everything we usually do in the morning done. It's been a very successful morning. Got my morning run done, nice and early. Got my cold plunge done, and we have breakfast. And I feel great, I'm feeling great. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast, and I think we're gonna wrap this one up here. I think that's everything from me today. I'm sorry there was no video last weekend. I just couldn't go to the gym because my knuckle was just, I couldn't. If I would have gone, I would have done half a session and then would have had to stop because my knuckle would have probably swelled up again and it just wouldn't have been good. So hopefully this video is gonna go up today on Wednesday, and on Sunday hopefully I'll have a video up depending on what happens. So yeah, that's everything from me today guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.